Okay, in a world that just never ever stops, what if the secret to your best ideas isn't about doing more, but actually doing, well, a lot less? Today, we're diving into The Boring Blueprint, a 7-day journey designed to help you find your own brilliance by embracing, yeah, you guessed it, boredom. So let me just ask you this straight up. Is your busyness killing your brilliance? I mean, we all wear being busy like it's a badge of honor, right? But what if it's the very thing that's suffocating our absolute best ideas? And this is the crazy paradox of our modern lives, isn't it? We're constantly chasing inspiration, scrolling through this endless stream of noise, notifications, feeds, content. And yet, for all that stimulation, so many of us feel more creatively stuck than we've ever been. Well, this brings us to this huge misunderstanding we have about creativity. The myth we all bought into is that constant stimulation is what fuels our best thinking. But the reality? It's the total opposite. True brilliance isn't unlocked by adding more noise, but by embracing what's called strategic boredom. So how in the world did we get here? See, the problem isn't that you lack creativity. Not at all. It's that your natural, inherent creativity is being completely masked, just buried under all of our nonstop activity. I mean, this is our daily reality, right? The infinite scroll on our phones, the constant buzz of notifications, the never-ending stream of urgent emails, and just stuff to watch. Our minds are totally saturated, leaving literally no room for an original thought to even surface. And that leads us to the core diagnosis right here. Our inherent creative capacity isn't gone, it's just masked by constant activity. Your best ideas are absolutely still there, they're just buried underneath all the noise of daily life. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's something called the 7-day boring blueprint. And it's a simple, straightforward framework designed to directly challenge all these habits we've built. And the key is that number right there, 7. Just 7 days. This isn't some lifelong commitment, It's a short, focused experiment to prove to yourself what's possible when you just give your mind a break. So what does this actually look like? The whole idea is called strategic boredom. Now, this is not about being lazy, not at all. It's the intentional practice of stripping away all that external stimulation so you can finally create the mental white space you need for those deep insights to bubble up to the surface. And the process itself is wonderfully simple. First, you consciously strip away all those distractions. Then you embrace the quiet. And yeah, it might feel a little weird or uncomfortable at first, but that's where step 3 happens. You begin to unearth the profound ideas that were in there all along. And that, my friends, brings us to the payoff. The whole point of this journey is to see a real transformation, a shift from the mundane to the magnificent. And this is such a crucial point. The goal here is not to just find emptiness. It's about becoming an archaeologist of your own mind, about unearthing those profound insights that are already inside you, just waiting for a moment of quiet to be discovered. So really, you should think of this as a guided journey. By following this blueprint, you are intentionally taking yourself from the mundane, from the everyday thought patterns, to the magnificent, to that breakthrough idea, that aha moment that was impossible to find when it was being drowned out by all the noise. Let's wrap up with this final, really empowering thought. We are so conditioned to look for brilliant ideas out there, but the whole premise here is that your most brilliant ideas, they're not out there at all. They're in here, just waiting to be uncovered. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to really chew on. What magnificent idea is your boredom hiding? Thanks for joining this explainer.